takeoff. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
It's actually really cold out. I have to take a look here. Let's see. Hopefully it's warmed up enough here. Unfortunately, a lot more difficult to fly because my iPad holder for my Mavic 2 Pro broke, so kind of just have my tablet in my lap, and then I have my controller. So it's super awkward here. Let's see if I can. There. Seeing if I could find a way to prop it. It's still not ideal. I have it propped now in my windshield here to be able to have better control and better visual of the screen here. Well, there's some people ice fishing. I don't want to bother them. I'm going to get away from them there. I never like to disturb other people from doing whatever they're doing. I don't fly a drone to bother people. Seems to be operating okay considering it's currently like 12 degrees out. Hopefully this stream isn't really loud. It's too cold to not run the heat. Especially with the wind chill. I've been sure if this would actually work. When I got my Phantom 4 Pro, the first drone I've ever flown, I got it, probably like over 4 years ago. And at that time, YouTube, which was actually pretty cool. And then at some point, after I got the Mavic 2 Pro, YouTube changed their terms of service that they required you had like 1,000 YouTube followers before you could do live streams. But then there is a service, which is just how this is being captured over, what's it called, like Restream.io. So Restream.io is for YouTube, Twitch, and a whole slew of other like broadcasting sites. for live streaming. And then your users then can watch the same stream over these different sites, which is very clever, very smart. And then and then the beauty of it is then you're bypassing the forced subscriber count. There's no subscriber count requirement to do this. So what I really need to do is create some documentation, or the option, if you have a good cellular signal, you can do this. You can stream from anywhere, because within the app it's not going to work unless you have that 1,000 streamers. So bypass that requirement. Which makes me wonder how windy it is. It's been really gusty the last couple of days. Fahrenheit, 13 mile per hour winds, 24 mile per hour gusts. That's at 33 feet. And then at 100 feet, which we're just at like 100 feet, 150 feet right now, the gusts are like 29 mile per hour. This is a really beautiful area. The only real struggle I run into is finding a place to park, because there weren't really any public parking lots. And as you can see, like over here off the river, I don't know, there's not really any place to just pull over right here. It's not wide enough, so then you kind of end up parking wherever you can park and throw your hazards on, I guess, which I was running them. I turned them off because I figured the live stream is gonna overtake the live stream completely. Here, I'll get another panoramic shot. Maybe I'll share it later. Fire that off there. I've been researching this topic a lot. The only other way, DJI smart controller, and flying around, use that HDMI out, and then it gets more complicated, because then you need a video capture card, practical for flying. Unless you bring a really big power source. So you need the capture card, you need the smart controller, and the drone obviously. You need a DJI Mavic 2 Pro, or you would need, what's the other one? I think I'm saying those right. Those would be the main two drones that, and the Mavic Mini, I think the Mini 2, maybe the Mavic Mini as well, out to capture card. And then you need software though. You need some like live streaming software in order to get bit rate. Because right now I'm like only getting 5 frames per second. It's kind of jumping all over the place. I don't know how good it's gonna look on YouTube, but try it in an area like 100 meg down and 20 megs up. That could probably handle a nice size. Could be the way to go. Facebook and YouTube at the same time, like one or more services. I think that's where you have to have one of the pro plans, or whatever subscription name it has, probably Pro or something like that. And then then you can do like the whole multi-stream thing. But I think it's pretty cool just to be able to go straight to YouTube without having to deal with the whole HDMI and operating a whole bunch of software in order to do that.
Landing.
Well, if anybody hopped on this stream, thanks for joining in. Consider subscribing. I want to get more involved on YouTube and try to get to more collaborating with other people and creating other kinds of content. So for sure, follow along, and we'll see you in the next one.